takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
What is that for? Running?
He shouldn't be running like that.
What would cause him to run like that?
You can't just do that anymore.
He seems to be in a hurry. Why is he running around?
He seems to be in a rush.
You'll put someone in there.
Is he running from someone?
Be more careful, I beg of you.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight and try to hide from them. Stay hidden until you are anonymous again.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
I'd never do that to you. Why would you do
Coins. All I ask is for a
Do you
few
think he's being
coins.
chased by someone? You are. He must be late for something.
I wonder where he's off to.
What is that man
He's going to hurt himself.
Now comes the English king and his infidel.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd Addin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd Addin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Kime
Help
boyun
it and die!
Aslan fayda etmez. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
I beg you.
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
إنه يهرب إلى طريق مسدود! لقد انتهى! Get out of the way! You're in my way! أيها الكافر! Where is he? Seems a tragedy. He's dead! But I say... Get him! Get him! To die and find out where he went! Fighting for what we believe in! Anyone see him? You'll never get away! Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization! Make no mistake!
Kime boyun eğmek
Here he
istiyorsun?
is! We are fighting for! The infinite king would see us all white from the world! We must resist!
Kime boyun eğmek
We
istiyorsun?
must push back you down!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God! I'll take you down! To pay! Everywhere they ride! After him! Faster! Face him down!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You will not get away from me!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaybetmeyin onu!
You're mine!
Yes! Gel buraya!
Yeah!
Geber kafir!
Yes!
Kime boyun eğmek kafir? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You can't escape!
رأى أي أحد المكان الذي ذهب
أرجع هو! هناك! ردوا علي! You can't escape!
رأى أي أحد المكان الذي ذهب
Here! He's over here! Over here! You're mine! I won't give up so easily! There he goes! Stop him! Come back here! Yeah, there! After!
They sent word you wish to speak with me.
Majd Addin intends another execution today. We must ensure all goes well.
It is my duty to serve.
Bring the document I've given you to your master. This way he'll know where my men are at all times. And be quick about it. We can ill afford any delays.
There will be none, you have my word. Is there anything else?
We've reason to believe they've infiltrated the city. Majd Addin fears for his safety. Truth be told, I don't blame him. A man in his position has many enemies.
I'm sure your men will keep him safe.
God willing.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work. Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away.
Your presence annoys me. Go away! ارحل! انتهى الأمر!
Kenara çekil.
لص حقير! أقطع يديك جزاء ذلك!
على رسلك.
أيها الكافر!
Infidel! You will die here! Infidel! You stand no chance against me. You're on my side. That's impossible!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. Oh no, what happened?
What happened to this poor soul? You are not allowed to be...
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majd Addin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
What's he doing that for?
Away with you. Leave, peasant, before I make you. Infidel! You will die here! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Odd. Why would he do that?
Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majd Addin will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
You die now! You need to be taught a lesson. This won't show you.
May God have mercy on your soul. Suppose I'll have to confess. What's he fighting for?
You'll regret it.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd Addin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them. Fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Who did this?
Nereye kayboldun?
yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Oynamak istiyorum. Yes. Your life ends now. Yes. I will end your life. How is this possible? Filthy heretic!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
No, not another one.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
You won't get away
It is a
with that, you
tragedy.
murderer.
He's going to hurt
But
us.
I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard, take it up. He knows nothing yet.
Still need help from me. I'm not convinced I could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majd Addin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what there is no greater glory than this. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Be wary, friends.
Oh my.
Everywhere. He helps us always. Be strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the
Now
strength
I'm starting to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be of any help? Oh yes. Majd Addin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is
What is this?
Help me!
على رسلك.
I'll get you! Move!
My family.
I'll have your head! Leave while you won't get away from me! You wish to die?
Don't lose him, Jaffa!
I have nothing. Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
God Almighty.
Such a shame.
You again, Grand Master. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majd Addin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Where is the
My
one
family is
responsible?
sick and dying.
What happened?
Could you spare a few coins?
I'll have your head! Stop running! You cannot escape! Give back your head! Here! He's over here! Kovalayin!
Sure he was nearby.
Why would anyone do that?
You again, Grand Master. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majd Addin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
God save him. He's gone mad.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
What's wrong with you?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
This won't be too difficult. Against our enemies, whatever way you can.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe them.
Take up arms against our enemies.
Did you see that?
You can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands
You
of
dare
lives
steal in my
are
presence?
lost in
That will cost you your life!
You're a dead man.
You'll never get away!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I
You should be more careful. I don't have to help you.
In your life, it was die here!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom.
What is he doing? Leave this place.
Foolish old man. You follow a false god.
Die, thief!
Won't anyone help me?
Come on,
Nothing but murderers! God will damn you for
Infidel, die! Yeah.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. Goodness, what happened here?
Spend your time teaching
Please,
filth.
can't you spare
Blasphemy.
something?
Stop
I'm
this,
poor.
please.
Back to the infidels! Before someone gets hurt.
You won't get away from me. Yeah. Don't do that. God, you can't have your shield.
ثمن خطاياك وقف عن الجري أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا إذا أردت الأمر على
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that we hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
He looks like he's being chased by something. Come, see what
Has he lost his mind?
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd Addin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd Addin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You are wise, which is why you've come to me. Come see what I've to offer.
Coin. All I ask is for a few coins. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
He's going to hurt himself. be here. Be gone.
Look,
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few points.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
We do not, never!
Then you wish to take action?
We do! Fight us!
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
this is not justice.
You've no right to do that. Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus!
سوف آتي إليك. نحن الطريق الجري. لن تهرب. تحركوا. أيها المنحريات. اقبضوا عليها. سوف تموت هنا بالدهر. سوف تموت هنا.
God!
لن تفلت مني.
God, slay the infidel!
أريد أن تموت؟ لا يكن ذلك. لن تفلت مني.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once, perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Leave now! لن تهرب! إنه ينهي نفسه! اقبضوا عليه! لقد وجدته! إنه يهرب إلى طريق الرسول!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir!
Someone should die! Get out of my way! سأنال منه! اقبضوا عليه! اقبضوا عليه! أسرع!
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer başkasına elimizden.
إنه ينهك نفسه! اقبضوا عليه! لن تفلت مني! سوف تموت هنا!
Very skilled opponent, but you will not win.
وراءه! كل أسرع! اقبضوا عليه! اقبضوا عليه!
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The
Done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way to create an escape route.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd Addin in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.